Dealing with separation anxiety is no fun task. Separation anxiety in dogs can be prevented, which is much easier than fixing it later. Think of it this way: the Labrador Retriever was bred to be around people and work with them all day long. Labs were bred to have a temperament to be social and friendly helpers of the fishermen on the boat and around the docks. They have been selectively bred to be around people, so it is somewhat natural for them to suffer from separation anxiety when left alone, when they have not been taught that everything is going to be okay. Before we move on with this video, you need to grab the free Dog Training Secrets Guide, in which I have disclosed the deepest dog training secrets that professional dog trainers don't want you to know about. These training secrets would help you have a well-behaved, super intelligent, smart and obedient dog without spending hours in training him/her. Link to the free Secret Training Technique guide is in the description below. Separation anxiety in Labradors doesn't always happen, and there are good reasons why it doesn't. So the first point I'd like to make is that once you get your puppy home, you should do everything you can to teach them that they will be safe and happy alone, and that you will eventually return. If you miss the signs of separation anxiety in your Labrador, they could lead to behavioral problems or harm for him/her. They may feel abandoned when you leave the house and also may get bored easily. So why has your Labrador gotten separation anxiety, and do you need to know how to break a dog's separation anxiety? It is frequently, although not always, more likely to show itself when a shelter dog comes home with you. This is largely due to their routine being disrupted and they are questioning their own safety. It is less likely to happen with a puppy who is brought home and who grows up with your routine at your home, but it is still possible. Other causes could be loss of a person in the home pack or another dog. Loss of a group of people, as in your dog being with you at work all day and then suddenly you move and work from a home office, change in family members, a change in schedule such as a new job or even shift work. And can even happen if you move to a new home and your dog's surroundings have completely changed. To begin to address the separation anxiety, you need to first rule out other possible causes for the symptoms you are seeing. For example, house soiling could be incontinence caused by a weak sphincter, age, a urinary tract infection, space surgery, hormone-related issues, kidney disease, diabetes, bladder stones, Cushing's disease and neurological problems. It could also be incomplete house training, urine marking, submissive urination, juvenile destruction, or even boredom. So as you can see, this is not a simple thing to diagnose properly, as there are many other things to consider and rule out. Treatment for mild separation anxiety. If you and your veterinarian decide that your Labrador does not have a medical issue causing the symptoms of separation anxiety, it is possible to counter-condition your Labrador so that it no longer associates the feared behavior with being a bad thing. Counter-conditioning is a method of leaving your dog for short periods of time that will slowly show your lab that the feared behavior can be associated with being a good thing. An example may be being alone is associated with delicious food, a high-reward food that they only get when you leave. Food puzzle toys take 20 to 30 minutes to solve, will provide mental stimulation, and if you give one of these toys when you leave your dog, it will associate you leaving with pleasure. Once you return home, remove these toys so your lab doesn't see them as everyday toys and they remain special for those times when you leave. Treatment for moderate separation anxiety. Treatment for moderate separation anxiety involves desensitization and counter-conditioning. This level of anxiety in your Labrador requires the aid of a certified animal behaviorist or another verified trained professional in order to ensure that you aren't making mistakes and compounding the anxiety problems with your lab. The treatment involves short separations where you leave your dog for short periods which don't cause anxiety, and then building slowly on them and lengthening them gradually to longer periods. Your lab has learned that these pre-leaving cues are a signal that they will be alone for a while, and while they see that as an unpleasant thing, you need to disassociate them with you leaving. For example, put your makeup on well before leaving, jingle the car keys when you are sitting on the couch and don't leave, and stop prepping them by talking to them before you leave. The cause of the anxiety could be brought on because it is you who is anxious and is transferring that to your dog. Mama's leaving, you'll be okay. I'll be home later, you be a good boy. This will take time, as in maybe weeks or months, to recondition them, so be patient. It is the numerous repetitions of you doing something and them feeling safe that will counter-condition them. Do you want to have a well-behaved, obedient and calm pet dog without spending hours in training him? Check out the first link in the description and download the Secret Training Technique guide absolutely free. It is available for free only for a limited period of time. Thanks for watching the video. Comment below if you liked the video. Please subscribe to the Little Paws Training channel if you are serious about training and grooming your dog. Also, join our Facebook group where you get all the solutions to your daily doggy problems.